Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Expect to have hope rekindled. Expect your prayers to be answered in wondrous ways. Sarah Brethnock. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Dow Industrial's down 23, NASDAQ off 21, S&P's down 2, gold contract down $30, trading at $1,145 an ounce. Silver off 70 cents at $15.59 an ounce. Tomorrow, folks, Friday, in the metals market, hold on, man, because this is going to be a trip, no doubt, watching this thing shake out. Don't forget, we start programming at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. Starting Monday, we program at 8 o'clock in the morning. My son Tom and I, we have a show at 10. So stay tuned, because the metals market is going to be moving tomorrow, I mean, big time. We'll see whether they can crack it. My take is that they're not going to be able to crack it, but we'll see whether they can crack the baby. Platinum's down 9.60, traded at 9.91. We have copper off 4 pennies at 2.32 a pound. Light sweet crude down 17 cents at $45.75 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year down 26, 127.18. 30 down 2 points and 8 ticks, 155.28. Now, what you had in the bond market is this. This is the third time, too, folks, in about 6 months that bonds have pulled back with volume expanding. We'll see whether that's a change of tune and the bond market takes out a swing low with volume. We're not at the swing lows yet. We did have an expansion of volume. I suspect tomorrow they're going to go after the highs of the swing low. We'll see if the volume contracts. If the volume contracts and you reject price, guess what? That means nothing's changed. If you take out the swing low, that is saying that the probability is higher that the Fed would go up in December. Now, that's the 10-year and the 30-year. And they have Fed funds futures rates, and the probability, so the way that probability goes, people are betting long, but people are betting short. The probability has increased 10% since before the Fed came out yesterday. It was a 35% skew that the Fed would go up on rates in December. After the Fed came out yesterday, that skew is 45% right now. So it's almost a flip of a coin inside the Fed futures market. King dollar down 516 ticks, trading at 97.34. The euro up 56 at 109, and the yen's trading at 121.08. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Now, in the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Bottom line, folks, we have a flat market. You know, if we take a look at this S&P, how the SPY is set up, you're just laying right where we were yesterday. Now, here's the bullish and bearish case on that. The bullish case is that the longer that you lay at highs, with or without volume, the higher the probability is that it's going to try to get into, up, and over those highs. Now, for the SPY has been trying to get over these highs for the past year. So you're talking a very long period of time that the SPY has not been able to get up and over the high. And the high that we're talking about in the SPY is at the 213 level or 208. Okay, so that's the bullish scenario. The bearish scenario goes like this. The bearish scenario is that we have been at this level since December of 2014. And each and every time it gets up to that level, the volume dies in the vine, it gives it up, and you get another retracement. In this particular case, the retracement that we had the last time was a disaster, of course, if you're along the market. You know, that went fast and furious 5 days. It went from $209 down to $186. NDX 100, what do we have with the Qs? So the NDX 100, this is same type of setup. The NDX is trying to get into its July high. That July high was 114.39. We have hit 114.03 today. I believe we hit 114.02 yesterday. No, yeah, 114.02 yesterday, 114.03 today. So you tested the high. You did that with 24 million shares versus 42 million. So in that aspect, that test is done. We'll see, you know, what you do have is that it's going to be very tough to pull back on a Friday after we had a day like yesterday, you know, just in a long week. Hey, we'll see where it shakes out. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, gold contract out here. Percentage-wise, it's not a monster move percentage-wise, you know, because we're dealing with higher numbers now. It's a 2.6% move on the way down. Point-wise, big number, 30 bucks. We did 140,000 contracts. Now, that's coming into where the strength was developed. Let's put this back. Okay, so move this up so you can see this a little bit clearer. When we came off, the last bottom that we came off, folks, was right there on October 3rd. October 2nd, rather. The low of October 2nd was 1103. We went from 1103 to 1140, and we did that with really nice volume. It's going to be hard to break that down. We did 190,000 contracts at that level. Okay, so picture this. We went to 1145 today. The highs of that low are 1140. I expect on a Friday that gold is going to go into those. It's going to try to get into them. It'll try to break it down. The market can move around in an extraordinary way on Friday. The main reason I expect on Fridays what happens is this, folks, okay? So if you have a market that's going higher, metals market that's going higher on a Friday, this is how this shakes out. We're the last, gold and silver trade 24 hours a day across the world, except on when? On Fridays. When this gold market closes here at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon, guess what? It doesn't trade again on a liquid basis until 7:30 Sunday night. So what happens is this. If you have an expansion that's going up, guess what? People want to get in. They're worried that it's going to expand too much. Bottom line, you get power going up. Now, just the opposite holds just as much and probably more, because as they push gold lower, what ends up happening, no one wants to be holding the bag if, in fact, gold closed at 1:30, doesn't open until Australia at 6:30, 7 o'clock on Sunday night. Guess what? That's just the opposite. So tomorrow is going to be a big number inside that gold market. Now, let's go over, or as soon as we go back, we're going to go over and we're going to talk. Well, first we're going to come in, we're going to talk to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Then we're going to talk bonds, and of course with Basil we're going to be talking markets. This is Tom O'Brien, this is TFNN. Dow Industrials closed down 23, NASDAQ off 21, S&P's off 2. We're going to be right back, folks.